Hello and welcome to episode 12 of Let's Play X-Men Legends. We're just on an in-betweeny bit where we're Allison, we're just checking out some harp soldiers. Yes. I hate concept art. I really do. The only time I like concept art is when it's for no, I don't, I hate it. Change my mind. Oh, trivia game. Has it? No, it's not been updated. Or has it? No. I've got a feeling it does update, but I might be thinking of another game. Right, is Wolverine in his room? No. Does the X-Mansion have a bar? No. I'm seeing spears and plants. This is... Yep, Storm's room, but she's not in it. Now having flashbacks to that fun game I played of whose room is it anyway? By judging all the decor. I'm guessing they'll be downstairs, one on the ground floor and one in the danger room level, sub-basement as it's actually called. Yeah, should I level her up? No, I'm not gonna level her up. It's only worth doing that if you have a specific reason. There's Iceman.
Hi, Allison.
Yeah.
I
just like to flirt with him every now and again. You can't tell, but she was bearing a single nipple as she spoke to him. Jubilation Lee. Don't need a word of her. What's the TV? Cinemax. Yeah. Again, don't need to deal with that. There's Nightcrawler. He's no good to me. Who else we got? Comics, yeah, in the library, of course, very classy touch. There was definitely a version of this game where they don't put the green arrows over shit, so you have to kind of figure it all out for yourself. What does this one do again? Review X-Men bios, it's not helpful. It's a door to nowhere. In fact, it's probably a cupboard, or to wherever these doors go. More classrooms, maybe. So there's no one in here. That's not an elevator, I thought it was. In fact, pretty sure it is an elevator. I just didn't get to the button. Let's go sub-basement. I'm really hoping no one's outside. Generally, they'll only be outside if you start outside. Though I don't know if I'm actually basing that in fact or just kind of what I hope to be true. Alright, there's Beast. Don't need to worry about him. Would anyone be in the hangar? No, possible. But I want to keep loading screens to a minimum, as I believe any sane person would. Massive respect to two games there, Breath of the Wild and The Witcher 3. For buildings and shit, didn't have loading rooms. You just walk in them. Lovely touch that. Makes you happy to go in them. Skyrim, not so much. Fucking pain in the ass to go in buildings. Yep, Toad's still here, but this is useless to me. Managed to get in and out of that room before the door shut. If you're a big fan of that game, I'm sure you played that game. Spoken like a true idiot. Oh, they're in the exact same place. Okay,
Hello,
that's good.
Allison. We were just discussing you.
Nothing bad, I hope.
Really sorry about all that damage I did to the danger room.
Kid, if I had to say sorry.
Oh yeah, she got overwhelmed and unleashed, you know, a higher fraction of her powers, didn't she?
You mean it?
Yes, Allison. Part of the reason we use the danger room is so new mutants
yeah.
can test their
My
powers
God.
in a controlled environment.
They didn't get a
And
riveting
that
actress for
frequently
Storm, did
results in
they?
equipment being damaged.
What do you say, kid? Want to give it a go?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll give it
I think
a
this is
try.
the equivalent of her graduation exam.
If you're gonna go
Yeah. That's the outfit I gave her as well. That zip is doing a lot of heavy lifting. Oh, look, we're in
now don't you go worrying, kiddo.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we have to level up, aren't I? I'm actually going to have to do shit here. She's only level 12. That's crap. I can't level that up anyway. give her some of that, and then I don't know, some of that as well. I don't want to give her any stuff, but I kind of have to. Could give her a tissue generator, that'll probably be useful. Agility, I suppose, nothing in the end.
Let's see what you got.
You weren't so tough.
Okay, I may be a little bit overpowered here. There's a chance these are at the same difficulty as when you initially do this level, which thematically makes a lot of sense. Was there always a river of lava? Which she should be able to dive into as part of her power. I'm pretty sure that's a thing. I'm not going to do it, because we all know for a fact she will die.
You lose.
She just killed a man and she's joking about it. She'll be a true X-Men in no time. Or X-Woman? X-Man? I think X-Man was a character. I think it was an alternate version of Cable, actually. You know Cable, one-eyed mutant, metal arm, kind of cool character. He's going to be in the next Deadpool. His full name is Nathaniel Dayspring Ascani Sun Summers. I may have embellished that a bit. It may not be Ascani Sun. It may just be Ascani. But either way, it's quite a name, isn't it? I don't think this is anywhere, is it? I don't really know where I'm going. I don't actually remember any of this. We're chasing the blob, aren't we? That's what we got to do. We've got to fight the blob. And it won't be that easy, will it? Because, well, it's the blob. If I stand still, will I heal? It requires 5 seconds of inactivity. And I've now been stood here 5 seconds. So I've got a timer running. Okay. I don't think that's working, is it? I probably haven't got it set up right. Oh, it's avalanche.
Am I playing too rough for you?
Honestly, yes. But you and me together, with your seismic abilities and my abilities to lava things, we could be quite the duo. That was pretty cool, wasn't it? I bamboozled one of them and immediately did something else cool. Gonna do this now into that post. Jesus Christ! He went straight through it. That man's dead. His back is broken. Maybe I went a little overboard on him. Ah. Button didn't register. Christ, that was a concrete planter. For the plants. They weigh a ton. She's destroying these humans. She needs some restraint. Christ for that. Some health. Just slam him into a car there. It's probably safe to say this now. I saw Thor Ragnarok recently. Fucking brilliant film. It's one of the best films I've seen in ages. I'd say it's the best Marvel film. It's the best Chris Evans film. It's definitely the best. It's not Chris Evans, Chris Hemsworth. It's definitely the best Thor film by a long shot. Yeah, it's just fucking phenomenal. To the point where I watched it, and then 2 or 3 hours later that evening, I was like, might go and watch this again. Tonight, in fact. I saw it last night. For me, right now, this video is coming out like weeks hence. Hopefully, by the time this video is out, the film will be out in America. I don't know why, but as Brits, we get Marvel films earlier than America. And normally like 2 weeks earlier. It's odd. None of us, we don't complain about it. And you'll note we never really spoil stuff for you. But at the same time, it's, you know, I feel we do that because we know we're privileged to get it. We don't want to lose that privilege. Hey, it's Cyclops, but not really.
All right.
That's a proper backhand slap there.
Time fool.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure she's meant to be scared at Mystique. You can see the the magma touch she's got, how much damage it does to these enemies. Like, it properly rips through them.
You are destined to lose, X-Men.
I can't even get a full combo in. Right, Mystique she's this one, isn't she? No, she's not really. She's probably this one over here. I'll start off by just throwing some hot rocks at her. Which presumably she's throwing like lumps of magma or lava at the enemies, which should be fucking, you know, deadly.
Ha! You're one of the mighty X-Men.
What are you doing, Pyro? You look like a dick right now. More importantly, he actually looks like
You are destined
Alfred
to lose,
from The Dark Knight. You know, where they're tracking that thief in Burma, and in the end they have to burn down the forest to catch him. We burn. Alfred, how did you catch that thief in the end? We burned down the forest. No one knows what he was trying to teach Bruce with that lesson. Should Bruce burn down Gotham to catch the Joker? Perhaps that's what he's saying. Yep, new comic. Am I going the right way? This feels like a... Wait, hang on. I'm in the danger room and I just unlocked a comic. How does that work? Ah, this looks like it. Yeah, I remember this jump down. And a sketchbook as well. Into the sewers. Presumably Mystique went this way but went a different way to get here because that was very contrived. Yeah. See, sometimes my hot rock powers can put out fires. I'm pretty sure if you threw a lot of rocks at a fire, it would go out, and then the rocks would cool pretty instantly because I think that is something they do. I don't think lava can exist on its own on the surface for very long.
You can win this fight.
Yeah. Seriously, just smother her. The real key to winning this fight is to keeping one eye at all times on your health.
This weighs too much.
Oi! Come down! Hey! Get down here! Who's throwing trash cans? I can do substantially more damage to her than she can do to me. I clearly just took out Mystique, but I don't know if it's going to count. And she's going to be one of the other ones. Yeah. That kind of works if you get bamboozled, but I didn't get bamboozled.
Great job, kid.
Oh,
Yeah. She's just stood there. She's actually alright. Oh, fuck me. I've got magma tracks. I completely forgot. What a stupid ability. Blob's actually going to be quite difficult. Mainly because my one attack, my projectile throwing rock thing, it's quite hard to hit any. Oh, I get Cyclops.
I will annihilate you.
Oh, in that case, it's going to be really easy. Cyclops is, you know, it's quite potent. Do I really need to save it, but I feel like I should just in case. Apparently that is absolutely ingrained in my head. When you do that timed boat level, is when your save file splits into two. Really, for safety's sake, you should use a system of alternating save files in a game like this, just in case you fuck anything up, because there's no going back, so to speak. I don't know why I'm saying so to speak. There's just no going back. She did a little jump punch there. I quite liked it. It was oddly sensual.
The game's over, X-Men. Combo.
Yeah. A man managed to keep on his feet after that.
sure thing.
I think that's the most impressive part of this.
I'm on it.
Why aren't I Cyclops right now? I've just realised I've been dicking around as Magma. Cyclops is by far and away the better character to be.
So tough.
We're not so different, you and I. It's a line from Austin Powers.
Hey, Hey,
The hell happened to his
what's
footprints
me
there?
carrying?
Oh!
Get this guy away from me!
I feel like they should have replaced him with her with Wolverine in that case, just to make it funny.
Sid?
Don't take another step closer, Blob. He's got a physical resistance, which is fairly meaningless, honestly. If I could actually hit him, that would be great. Boom! I should have used that. Yeah, well done, Alison. You did it. Hollow Cyclops didn't help one bit. Is it a bit cheeky that you have to
Allison, you were magnificent.
burn it?
I saw the entire exercise. Very commendable, Allison. You've already shown vast improvement in controlling your powers. Perhaps it's time you were given greater responsibilities.
Professor, I admit it was impressive, but one session in the danger room...
Yeah,
doesn't make
Cyclops.
Allison ready for
Let's all listen to him. Don't put her on the field. She ain't ready yet.
Allow Allison to grow at her own rate. And I believe that with the proper supervision, she would make an excellent addition to our team.
Oh!
Me? And
For one, look at Storm's six-pack. Has Alison got that yet?
What do you
I don't
say,
know.
Allison?
I don't think
Yeah?
so.
Would you consider joining our team?
yes, yes, I'd love to. Do I get a cool code name?
Yeah, Hot Rocks. You're going to be called Hot Rocks.
Oh, hush, Logan.
Stratus?
Those are good suggestions.
Stratus.
But, I kinda
Sounds like Cyclops was trying to name a hip new aerospace company. Stratus.
Magma. An excellent choice.
Actually, it
Welcome
sounds
to
like
the
a team
X-Men.
name off The Apprentice, doesn't it? Stratus.
What about the uniform? Do I get to wear my uniform all the time?
Follow me, dear.
Yeah, your uniform's good, but we're gonna make it even sluttier. Is what we're gonna do. We're really gonna tart it up. Oh, she is actually wearing it all the time. I think you can have her wear like her pink blouse and jeans ensemble going forward from there. It's not necessarily a good idea. Save a bit of time there. Just skip straight to sub basement. I know, speedrunner's trick that. I know what I'm doing. I'm so alone. No, I don't need to do anything there. Just check the old objectives. Oh, find Wolverine and talk to him. Explore the X-Mansion. Meet in the war room. Okay. Alright. Damn it. I shouldn't have skipped straight here. Let's start with the ground floor. I think I need to talk to all the X-Men. Possibly. Okay, so that's where this emergency elevator goes. That's good to know. It doesn't make sense because all three elevators on the ground sub-basement are right next to each other, but somehow when you go up, this guy's been sat in Xavier's office for ages. He must have done something really bad. Maybe it's Spike from X-Men Evolution. What an arsehole. Yeah, that elevator's next to the two emergency ones downstairs, but up here, they're miles apart. Maybe they go at a weird angle, and you can't tell. Would you be able to tell? Bobby!
Nice uniform. Look out, Jean
He's not wearing
Grey.
shoes.
Here comes Allison Crestmere.
Please, call me Magma.
Yeah.
The X-Men have battled Magneto before, haven't they?
Plenty of times.
It's weird.
We've had a lot of close calls, but somehow we always wind up beating old Buckethead.
With Magneto on the loose, everyone around here is really uptight.
Tell me about it. At lunch, I took the last ice cream sandwich, and Wolverine threatened to cut out my heart and eat it in front of me. Normally, he just threatens to cut out my heart.
In Ultimate X-Men, at the end of one of the last runs of Ultimate X-Men, actually, Wolverine does in fact cut out Colossus's heart. In that one, Colossus is kind of just made of metal, so it's not that big of a deal, but it never really gets resolved, to be honest.
But we'll beat Magneto, right?
I'd like to think so, but this time feels different. Magneto's never been so sure of himself that he went on TV and declared global war.
I'll see you later, Bobby.
Does that count? I presume that counts. I'm pretty sure I'm only really... Well, I need to talk to Wolverine.
Well, look at you. Allison Crestmere is officially an X-Man. Congrats. I knew you had
I'm actually
it in
more
you.
qualified than you, Jubilee, so...
Have
Fuck
you
off.
ever met Magneto? Once or twice, but he doesn't scare me. One of the most powerful mutants in the world doesn't scare you at all.
Please mention homeless mall
Okay,
rats.
maybe just a little, but that's because the guy's crazy with a capital C. But I'm always up for a good scrap, even if it is big bad Magneto.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose. Why's that? When I first met Wolverine, I didn't think. Yeah.
Yeah, I just any kind of what's the word begins with an E and an X? Any, not explanation. Shit, can't think of the word. And if there's any of it, I just skip through it. It's exposition. That's the word.
Have you ever battled a Sentinel?
I remember one in particular. The X-Men were
A little light reading here. St. Thomas Aquinas on politics and ethics.
A little light reading.
Thomas Aquinas was killed by Henry VIII by accident and started off the whole Protestant, Catholic, burly.
You're an X-Man.
I think that's right. He was opposed to divorce, and Henry VIII wanted divorce, and thus
It makes my heart ache.
I want to say I just need to find Colossus. In my head, he's one of the last X-Men that I can unlock here. There is Psylocke, but she comes at a later date. Been here before, haven't I? Should I go outside? Oh, the dormitories. I didn't actually go round them, did I? It's only a quick loop. Shouldn't take long. It's making for a very boring episode, isn't it? Dicking around in the danger room, which barely even counts, and then hanging around the X-Mansion. Credit to him though for putting this in. It doesn't need it. But when you have games and it's just like a menu screen, it just feels wrong. At least in this, you're kind of a part of it. And they kept it going for the second one, in which I think they did it better, to be honest, where you're moving around more. And then in Ultimate Alliance, they went even a step further with it, and I liked all of it. It was all good. I'm thinking I did actually look around up here because I'm seeing no one, and I'm not surprised. To the sub-basement. I need Wolverine specifically. Or pacifically, if you can't pronounce words correctly. Now, this is the war room. The odds of him being in here are slim, but you never know. No, he's not in here. I think that's Magneto on screen there. I'm now trying to think, has Cable been in any of these games? I don't reckon he has been. Jeanie.
I can see our fan base will be increasing.
She don't mess around, does she?
Heard you have.
It's a problem I wrestle with every day, Allison.
What's the
Phoenix?
It's a destructive entity of awesome.
Sort of like when you.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
See you later.
Bye, Alice.
There's a lot of back and forth with the Phoenix in the comics. It's very much a case of the Phoenix is an actual like entity that inhabits Jean for whatever reason, Whereas in almost any other media the X-Men are in, it's what happens if she loses control of her powers. I might be confusing it, and initially in X-Men comics, it was just her losing control, and it's since been retconned to be there's a med lab, a cosmic thing that inhabits her, but God only knows. Either way, it pisses me off no end whenever she appears in anything. It's normally a franchise ruiner. X-Men The Last Stand, for example, nearly killed off what was a great film series up until that point. Took years to recover. Fucking years. And goddamn X-Men Apocalypse, I went and did it again. If there's a motorbike in this hangar, this is where Wolverine will be. If not, he's outside, and I feel like the outside of the X Mansion is huge. I don't want to have to look around it. Although this hangar is not exactly. There he is. There's a motorbike. Called it.
Nice to see the team's getting some new blood.
Isn't this kind of an
Nah, working with my hands helps clear my mind.
I never got a chance to thank you for being so encouraging after I destroyed the danger room.
You're a powerhouse, kid. You just need to learn a little self-control.
Alright, exposition, here we come.
What did she mean?
Oh, I just realised. This probably unlocks a level.
Even to myself.
The X Factor level. X Factor? No, Weapon X. That's what it's called. So what happened to you there? Yeah. It's a flashback mission. Somehow related to Department H. Weapon X is Canadian. Sometimes it's American, maybe. It doesn't paint Canada in a great light. Alpha Flight, that's a great comic.
Such strength, such anger. He is a prime specimen for this experiment.
His adrenaline levels are rising fast. And look at those EKG spikes.
I think EKG means electrocardiogram, but cardio doesn't start with a K, so I might be wrong. That's ECG? Damn it.
Amazing.
Sir, he's going to be conscious in a few seconds.
It's as
Yeah, you should panic.
Is his lifeblood.
He's out of control, sir. We've got to get out of here now.
Fascinating.
Here we go. I like how the director leaves, the lab tech who is worried doesn't. Yeah. Gonna get out of here, guys. I'm gonna kill you first, dickhead. Oh, I can't kill him. That's a shame. Yeah, so normally you'd be in Wolverine's like Weapon X look. I better save it. I've got a feeling this mission's quite difficult. Yeah, the Weapon X look where he's got like the helmet on and he's mostly naked and there's wires everywhere. The one that was in the loading screen that was just up. But obviously because I've chosen this look, it's not put him in that, which honestly is slightly disappointing. Oi! Let me in. You guys are lucky. Yeah. Break your shit up.
Let's see what you got.
That man's dead. I've killed the man. Is this explosive? Yes. Okay, it's good to know that now. There's a chance I could have just, you know, accidentally thrashed one up earlier. Oh god, I'm gonna be boned if I come up against anything with fucking physical resistance, aren't I? I'm pretty sure they won't do that to me, but you never quite know of this game. They can be awfully dickish. There's a certain amount of, let's call them random difficulty spikes in this game. Oh, nearly had 4 8s. That'd have been nice. Then I'd have been happy. I don't really spend that money much, do I? I should contemplate that. To be honest, that's probably why everyone but Wolverine is, you know, kind of easily killed, is because I don't really give them any kind of armor or equipment suited to their needs. Dickhead. Yeah, hurts you way more than it hurts me, doesn't it? Ah, I missed. So it's actually because of this game, and Wolverine in particular, and this one ability on A, that I know what the word eviscerate means. No, I should reiterate, it's how I learned the word. You thought it was a cutscene, but actually the game was still running and Wolverine got the shit kicked out of him there. Yeah, it's where I first came across the word eviscerate. Let's be more specific. You dick, I was going to throw them at you. Right, now what's the good combo? It's AA, then just all the... No, that's not it. The pop-up ones aren't very good. I think it's just A and then B a lot. That's the combo I like. I picked this up by accident. Everything is explosive here. It's a dangerous state to be in. There's definitely a man there before. You bitch. Enemies can block. You don't get that ability until the second or third game. Okay, I can't break through that. Did you just break through it? No. Can I break through this? No. A is the only trouble, you know. It's very hard to tell quite when you can break through shit. Are we looking for time? Ah. Damn it. I said to myself I should have stopped this shortly after this mission began. Oh well, it doesn't matter. I'm sure I can cut out some of that dicking around in the X Mansion. I won't, but I'll think about it. I have to jump across this gap. Does this help me in any way? Not really. Ah, there's a door. A door to nowhere, obviously. That's it. Climb across the ceiling. You can kind of jump your way, like in a kind of breaking the game kind of way, across various obstacles, but it's never advisable. Yeah, I'm just in the wrong place. I can probably agree with that. In fact, can I just open this door? No. I'm saying I'm in the wrong place. I'm now just a little bit lost. Okay, it's linear. So, pretty sure this was indeed the right way to go. But maybe I can get up here somehow. Let's get that map off, because I don't like having the map up. It feels like... Ah, there we go. I don't know if that was obvious or not. That's one of those things where just the game is too old to know better. Modern game design would never have you doing anything like that. Very explosive fire extinguisher there. I now kind of want to know which fire extinguishers explode when you shoot them, if any. They're pressurized, so it would technically be an explosion, wouldn't it? But it wouldn't be a fiery explosion. That's the look. That's what he should look like. I don't like it as a look because it's quite naked. He didn't have a helmet on, which I thought he would. In my head, that's a key part of the Weapon X vogue is the helmet with the goggles. But I can't tell if... Well, I mean, obviously this is after he got his claws, because they can't not give you the claws in this game, because it would mean another graphics model and possibly changing all the stats, which would be way too much work. You just spent $2 billion making it unbreakable, and now you're going to kill him? It's a rough line from one of the films. It's rough as in I got it mostly incorrect. You there. Run away. Stop working. Die. Yeah. Break in, I'll wreck up the place, then I'll leave. You won't know what hit you. Now I'm turned around. Yep, that's the way I came from. Idiot. I reckon Cyclops joins me at some point, but I'm not certain about that. I think there might be a mission where you have to go back here after it's derelict, and you start off on your own as Wolverine, and then Cyclops joins you. And also Havoc might be involved. The trouble is, I'm kind of combining this game with the second game to a very strong degree, to the point where I can't really remember what happens in either. Like, I can't divide them, separate them. I can't even think of words now. I really need a save point. This episode's going on too long. I could just end it midway through. No. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. It can be a little bit longer today. Episode 12, that's a good number. It's, is it a special day? No. It's is it November the 6th when this is coming out? It was fireworks night yesterday in the UK, which in many ways is our version of 4th of July, but weirdly it's celebrating a time that Guy Fawkes failed to blow up the Houses of Parliament, and we do it by we make a guy, which is a bit like a scarecrow, I suppose, and we burn it on a bonfire, and then we also have fireworks. That's what we do to celebrate the but essentially the opposite of our independence was it was the day where our Parliament survived. Is something I find funny. Is quite often, you know, it's one of the questions. Do they have 4th of July in England? Yeah, we have the date, but it's not. We don't celebrate the day we allow you to leave. That's not what it is. From a commercial standpoint, yes, our equivalent is very much November 5th, but it's also from a actual historical standpoint entirely different. Of course, there is a hit show. I mean, there's a hit show coming out. How do I know it's going to be a hit? It looks like it will be pretty popular, about Guy Fawkes. Yeah, you're nearly dead. Oh. I should explore a bit. That's what I should do. That's how I'll survive. Look, I'm practically healed already. Throw a chair at throw anything at him. Everything's bolted down, you bastards. This. One of the cooler bits of this game is just being able to pick shit up and throw it. It's so minor, but the way you can just kind of tell by looking if you'll be able to pick it up, and also if it'll be heavy or not. It's an odd thing. Like these I can pick up. Though there is a slight difference between being able to pick something up and being able to throw it clear across the room, isn't there? Have I been in here? No, I'd remember that chair.
Too heavy.
Although this is broken, like I've already been here. I think I might have already been here. Then how did I forget the chair? Nothing good can happen in that chair, can it? I think that's something we can all agree upon. Where the hell am I going? To the... Did that say Fission Gate? Is there fission occurring here? In 70s Canada? So did that? Didn't even realise. You guys just act natural. You'd be terrified if a man like Wolverine came through in the attire that he should be in, you know, naked, blood all over him. Ah, perfect. Oh, this is the bit I remember. This is really difficult. This is like an obstacle course with a lot of instant death. Yeah, and that kills you in one, that thing, I think. Either way, it's debatable. So that was episode 12. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time for the, you know, the obstacle course in the Weapon X facility. You remember it. The Gauntlet. That's what it should be called. Thanks for watching.